I don't think you guys are understanding what's going on right now. Christmas is canceled. 2023 Christmas is canceled. Unless you're a millionaire, of course. That doesn't concern you.
How are we, like, affording life right now?
I'm having a day. Or I'm having a life. I don't know, man. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm sitting outside work, crying my eyes out in my vehicle. Because I can't function anymore. Financially, I don't understand anymore. I don't understand how I make $34 an hour and I can't function. I can't function. I can't pay my bills. I can't even literally keep gas in my car to get to work 3 days a week.
These days, everyone is just extremely divided on just about every taboo topic there is. But something I think that we can all agree on right now is it's getting expensive to breathe. Actually, kind of literally, because my electricity bill thinks it should cost $300 to not hyperventilate in my sleep. Not only is it getting expensive to live, but it's literally too hot to even stand outside for more than 5 minutes. But something that's been keeping my mind off of being forced to live in an oven 24/7 is TikTok. Ironically, not the NPC side of TikTok, but the inflation injustice rants that are just cathartic for me. And I'm sure you agree too, because as long as you're human, it's gonna cost you $100 to step outside. Let's talk housing prices, shall we? The national average 30-year fixed mortgage rate crossed the 7% mark in the third week of August, rising to 7.09% the week ending August 17th. The median existing home sale prices also broke through $400,000 for the first time in 2023, hitting $410,200, the second highest price ever recorded, and is now poised to surpass the June 2022 all-time high of $413,800, according to the National Association of Realtors. And let's not get me started on property taxes. If you live in a property tax state like me, and you decide to contest your appraisal rate because the value of your home has been rated too high, way too high, make sure you take all the pictures of your home and include quotes from contractors with how much it would cost to fix each problem. Because I made the mistake and didn't do that. Yeah. And so they ignored my lower home value suggestion. And the crazy thing is that they appraise your home at these high prices, right? To get your property taxes to increase. But if you tried to sell your home in the state that it is for that price that they're saying that it's worth, no one's gonna buy it for that much. It's like these arbitrary costs are just meant to get you to pay more in taxes. Come on now. It sucks. But then I think of renters.
There is not a single state, city, or county where a worker can afford a 2-bedroom rental at minimum wage. These are the updated stats for 2023, and even if we raise the wage to $15 an hour, you still wouldn't be able to afford a 2-bedroom rental home. And I'm sick and tired of seeing comments saying that a minimum wage was never supposed to be a living wage. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro, because FDR literally created it for that very reason. And it's not just minimum wage workers. 6% of wage earners can't afford a 2-bedroom rental. Does that sound like a sustainable system to y'all?
Typical asking rents in the US are now $2,062. I mean, that's more than a decent sized home mortgage outside of Houston. And it doesn't help that these large corporations bought up all these single family homes in order to just rent them out, almost making it much harder for people to buy a home because of the lack of inventory. It's almost like they're all working together to make it impossible to own a home. The American dream is now a delirious fever dream you had when you accidentally drank warm coffee on your porch outside under the 109-degree blazing sun. How are we living right now? Oh, and groceries. Yep, you already know. So let me introduce you to a new word that I think you should know. Shrinkflation. Shrinkflation is that thing that companies do when they've already inflated their prices to the point where a carton of eggs is $15. So instead of raising the prices even more, they just make the packages smaller, so you get less product for the same inflated price and they pocket the profits. Frito-Lay shrank bags of some of its Doritos from 9.75 ounces to 9.25 ounces. So bags in both of these sizes are still on sale at Target for the same price. And here's what one of the Frito-Lay spokespersons said about this. We took just a little bit out of the bag so we can give you the same price and you can keep enjoying your chips. Thank you, Frito-Lay. Thank you so much. I've always loved the taste of air with my chips. Yum. And you know, it used to be that the chips had like half of the chip bag with air. Now it's even more of the bag has air in it. When you think about it, it just really pisses you off, doesn't it? I mean, what can you do? What can you do? But it's still so, the injustice of it all, okay? That we can't have a full bag of chips. What does this world come to? And then Gatorade. Gatorade's new design holds 28 ounces. A 14% drop, despite both bottles being the same height. And get this, they redesigned the previously 32-ounce bottle to be more aerodynamic, and it's easier to grab. You know, my hands are too small for the original bottle anyway, so I appreciate you representing for the small-handed Gatorade. I really do. Walmart Great Value paper towels used to be 168 sheets, and now it's only 120, while the price stayed the same. When your mom told you when you were a kid not to wipe your dirty hands on your clothes, she wasn't accounting for 2023 inflation. So go ahead and wipe them, little Johnny, because being clean ain't cheap. Speaking of being clean, bar soap, Dove to be exact, costs $6 at Walgreens, including tax. I never thought I'd see the day where I had to choose between a box of tampons or a bar of soap. Pretty much the same price, really, if you go for that one brand though. Okay, enough about shrinkflation. Let's talk next steps. Are we gonna have to start bartering for necessities out here? I'll give you a box of Kraft mac and cheese and you give me a bottle of shampoo? Are swap meets still a thing? They need to be a thing. We gotta come together and do something about this for real. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had at least one laugh, because the way that it is in these streets, sometimes we need a doom break, you know? Throw me a like and subscribe to join the tea party. Help your girl out, because it's getting hard out here, y'all. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and until next time, y'all, bye.